Hi yogis, this is Michelle of Runa Yoga, just welcoming you to your 5 Elements Earth Flow grounding practice. So this is a really great, deep, slow vinyasa practice that's really going to help to ground and center us as we move through this cleanse and through this time of transformation and change. So when you are ready, I will meet you on your mat. We'll need 2 blocks for this practice, and we are going to begin on our spine. So as you are ready, coming all the way onto your back, onto your spine, slowly beginning to settle in. You might take a few movements, a few breaths. As you do so, maybe rocking your head side to side. And then settling into stillness. Let your arms be heavy wherever they fall. Let your legs be long. And then just begin to notice the feeling of just lying on your mat and lying on the earth. Feel the back of your head resting on the floor. Notice the shoulder blades really pressing into the earth. Feeling length across the collarbones and chest. And soften your hips, your legs, your heels and toes. Just let everything release. If there's any attachment that you might be holding on to here, just releasing it, letting it go. And then starting to bring awareness to your breath. If it feels comfortable for you, bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. And as you inhale, soften your belly, feel that bottom hand lift, and then trace the breath up from the ribs all the way to the chest. And as you exhale through the chest, the ribs, and the belly, inhale, belly and ribs and chest, and exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Just riding the waves of the breath, yogis. Nothing to do in this moment. Breathing in with awareness. And breathing back out again. And then releasing just back to your regular breath. We'll take one more moment here, just starting to connect with your intention, your inspiration. What brings you to your mat? What brings you on this journey? What brings you to this cleanse? Really starting to connect with it, embody it. And then when you find yourself being challenged, either in this practice or throughout the next 12 days, really knowing that you have everything that you need right now to meet that challenge. You have your breath, you have your mantra, your inspiration, and you are already the hero of your own journey just by showing up onto your mat and taking these first powerful steps. Slowly begin to invite movement back in. Roll your wrists, point and flex toes. You might find a nice long full body stretch. Reach arms overhead. Find length from fingertips to toes. And then as you exhale, draw knees into your chest, rolling off onto your left side, your heart side, your yin side. And then as you are ready, very slowly and mindfully, we'll begin to press ourselves up, meeting in a tabletop pose. So coming onto your hands and your knees, spreading your fingers nice and wide, and then just start to move in a way that feels good in your body. You can rock side to side here, finding a little side body stretch, bumping one hip out and then the other. You might move through a few rounds of cat-cow, finding some spinal flexion and extension. Just finding what feels good as you start to link your movement with your breath. As you inhale, reach your heart forward, and as you exhale, pressing back into a cat pose, if that feels good, rounding the upper back. Just taking a few rounds of whatever variation you've chosen in your own time and breath. Really starting to slow the movements down, yogis. This class is all about a deep, slow practice. So I'm going to let you stay with your cat-cow or your side body stretches. I just take a moment to check the camera, as this is my second time today recording this, making sure it's on. And I'll meet you back in your tabletop pose. From here, we'll move into a child's pose. So send your sit bones to your heels, reach your arms long. You might rock forehead side to side, regrounding into your intention and into your mantra. As you inhale, slowly and gently, we'll begin to press up into a tabletop pose. And then start to walk your hands to the top of your mat. From here, if your knees are okay, roll forward, reach your heart through, and as you exhale, press back into a brief child's pose. So sit bones touch down to heels, extend out through the fingertips. Again, inhale, round through the upper back. Stay or continue on. Dip your hips, reach your heart forward. Maybe lift your gaze. And as you exhale, press to the floor, round the back, sit bones to heels. We'll do that one more time, yogis. With your breath, inhale, slowly begin to press up, round through the upper back. Again, stay or dip your hips, reach your heart forward. Exhale, press back into your child's pose. This time, just stay for a few breaths. So maybe you widen your knees, send your sit bones back just a little bit deeper towards your heels. Really connecting back with your breath, finding that Ujjayi pranayama breath, sealing your lips, breathing in and out through the nose. And then as you're ready, inhale back to our tabletop. With your next breath, we're going to start to extend our right leg straight back, coming into a three-legged tabletop. And as you exhale, slowly draw the right knee into the chest for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg reaches back for 3. Middle for 2, and end for 1. Exhale, draw it in, beginning, middle, and end. Press through the palms. Inhale, right leg reaches back. One more time, extend out through your heel. Exhale, draw knee towards your chest or your nose. Use your whole breath. Inhale, right leg back. This time to stay for a moment. Bend your knee and begin to open your hip toward the side wall. On your next exhale, start to rotate your right knee in towards your chest once again. And then inhale, open the knee toward the side wall and reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, rotate knee toward chest. Again, inhale, open toward the side wall and reach your leg up and back. One more time, yogis, with your breath. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, right leg back. Take a moment, extend the heel toward the wall behind you, and then draw that right knee back down to the floor. Tabletop. Let's send back to a child's pose. Reach out through the fingertips. Once again, sit bones to heels. Take a moment, reground. Inhale, rise up. Back to your tabletop, moving to left side. Slowly extend your left leg back for 3, 2, full expression 1. Exhale, draw the knee in toward chest for 3. Round the back for 2 and 1. Inhale, left leg back for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, draw it in, beginning, middle, and end. One more time, yogis, with your breath. Inhale it back. Exhale, draw it, and use your full exhale. Inhale, left leg back. Again, this time to stay. Bend the knee, open the hip. Let the heel be heavy toward the right side of the room. Begin to rotate the left knee back in towards your chest, any amount, and then open the left knee, extend it back. Exhale, circle it in toward chest. Open the knee and inhale it back. One more time, yogis. Draw it in toward chest. Open your left knee. Inhale it back. And again, slowly bring that left knee back down to the floor, tabletop. You might widen your knees one more time, pressing back to that child's pose. Reach out through the fingertips. Surrender the heart, anahata, and your head toward the earth. Take a nice full cleansing breath in and full cleansing breath out. Inhale, slowly rise up. We're going to find our way into our downward facing dog. So palms back under shoulders, extend your legs long, and then lift your sit bones to the sky. Take a moment here, start to find some movement. You can pedal your feet, bending one knee and then the other, just nice and slow, starting to wake up your hamstrings. And then settling into a bit of stillness as you are ready. Really press into the earth, soft, gentle bend to the knees as you reach your chest towards your thighs. As you inhale, gaze forward, bend your knees, and slowly begin to step to the top of your mat. Take as much time as you like. Meeting at the top of your mat, as you exhale, hinge and fold. Again, keep a soft, gentle bend to your knees. Inhale for a halfway lift, so palms can find blocks or shins. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge and fold. Tuck your chin towards your chest. I'll do that one more time. Inhale for a halfway lift. Find length. Exhale, hinge and fold. Your next breath in, rise all the way up, extended mountain pose. Gaze up, look up, bring your palms to touch, and exhale, hands to the center of your chest. Pressing down through your feet, lengthen out through your crown, palms forward, Tadasana, mountain pose. Reconnect with the earth with your intention and breath. Inhale, sweep your arms high, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward fold. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, and inhale for a chair pose, Utkatasana. Bringing weight into your heels. Stay, and we're going to continue on for half chair. Start to reach your arms back for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale your arms forward for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, sweep them back. Use your whole breath, yogis. You can do this. Reach them back. Inhale, arms forward. Draw the energy up through the feet. Finding our prayer twist to the right. So left elbow to right thigh. Roll your right shoulder open. Maybe you lift your gaze. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twisting to the left. Next breath in, we'll come back to center. Reach the arms forward. Exhale, hinge and fold. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Soften your knees. Plant your palms, yogis. We're going to step back to a high plank pose. So from here, your choice. We're going to lower all the way to navel on knees or toes. So you can drop down to your knees, draw your elbows in, bend them back, or lower from your toes. Come down for 3, 2, and 1. Cobra pose is next. Palms under your shoulders, hug your elbows in. Inhale, lift your head, chest, and shoulders. Really pressing down through the pelvis, and then exhale, hinge and fold. Tuck your back toes, press up from tabletop to a child's pose. Narrow knee now if you like. Rest your belly on your thighs. Take a big breath in. Find that 3-part breath and a big breath out. Inhale, slowly round up. We're going to come into a Muladhara Kriya. So leading with your right hip, bring it behind your right wrist. And then roll through center off to the left, and then back to a brief child's pose. Same thing, this time on the left, slowly inhale, rise up. Lead with left hip. Again, come through center, roll through the center, and then over to the right. Exhale, press back. Coming back to that right side, inhale, roll up. Leading right hip, again center and left. Exhale, press back, child's pose, sit bones to heels. One more time, yogis, on the left. Inhale, slowly press up. Again, lead left, center, and right. Exhale, press back. This time, a little wider child's pose. Bring your knees a little wider if that feels okay. Start to, again, surrender. Inhale, rise up. Coming back into our downward facing dog. So maybe you have to move forward onto your mat like I do, and then send your sit bones high. Now, as we inhale, start to reach your right leg up and back for 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee and open your hip, just like we did in the beginning of our class. And then slowly rotate that right knee in toward your chest. Please keep in mind, you can always drop that back left knee anytime. Do this from a 3-legged tabletop, just like we did that first round. Otherwise, stay with me. We'll reach that right leg back. Last time, exhale, right knee in toward the chest. And then open toward the side wall. Inhale, right leg back. Extend it straight back to stay for a moment. Gaze forward, and then we'll step that right foot outside the right hand, coming to a runner's lunge. So option 1 is to drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Option 2 is to stay on your palms, press into the earth, and lengthen across the upper back. Option 3, elbows in, bend them back. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. Wherever you are, breathe. Inhale, come back, press into your palms. We're going to find our high plank pose. Again, lower your choice on knees or toes for 3, with control for 2. Elbows in, bend them back for 1. Come all the way down, yogis. Untuck your toes and inhale for cobra pose. Peel your heart, your chest, your shoulders off your mat. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your back toes. Again, pressing through your tabletop to your child's pose. Narrow knee here if you like. Take a full 3-part breath in. Feel your belly press to your thighs, and full breath out. Inhale, round up, Muladhara Kriya. Lead with your left hip. Bring it behind your left wrist. Roll through center and right. Exhale, back. Inhale, roll up. This time we'll lead right hip. Again, center. Exhale, left, and press back to that child's pose. One more time on each side with your breath. Inhale, round up. Lead left. Again, center and right. Exhale, press back. Last time, inhale, roll forward. Lead with your right hip. Peel your heart up. And then press back to that child's pose. I missed that one there, but we'll meet in our downward facing dog. As you are ready, we're going to move to that left side. So inhale, left leg high for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Rotate the knee in toward the chest, and then open toward the side wall, up and back. Exhale, knee draws in towards your chest. Press your palms. Inhale that left leg back. You can do this, yogis. Use your breath. Use your mantra. Last time, draw it in. Open it up and back. Extend the left leg straight back. Gaze forward. Again, coming to that runner's lunge. So stack your knee and your ankle. Again, option 1, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Option 2, press to your palms, lengthen across the upper back. Option 3, bend your elbows back, gaze over your left shoulder. Wherever you've gone, let's meet back on our palms, step back, high plank pose. Again, lower all the way to navel on knees or toes, but elbows in, bend them back, lower with control. Untuck the toes, inhale, cobra pose, lift your head, chest, and shoulders, shine your heart forward. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your back toes, again, pressing through that tabletop, child's pose. Finding your breath. As you're ready, inhale, round up, Muladhara Kriya, lead with that right hip. Roll through center and then left. Exhale, back. Inhale, round through the back. Again, lead left, come through center, and then exhale back. One more time on each side. Inhale, round up, lead right. Exhale, center, and then back. With breath, yogis, round up, lead left, come through center, roll to the right, and exhale back. Child's pose, again, a little wide knee child's pose. If you like, maybe this time you flip your palms up toward the sky. Come back to breath. Come back to intention. Come back to your foundation. Inhale, slowly rise up. Again, walk your knees forward if you need to. We'll meet back in our downward facing dog, moving toward our left side. So, excuse me, inhale, gaze forward, exhale, slowly step, top of your mat. Getting ahead of myself. Exhale, hinge and fold. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale for a halfway lift, find length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold, draw your chin towards your chest. Bend your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up, extended mountain pose, palms to touch, and exhale, hands to your heart. Coming into your mountain pose, Tadasana, palms face forward, roll the shoulders back, inhale, arms high. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Again, squeeze the inner thighs, stay or continue on, half chair, arms back for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, draw them forward, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sweep them back. You are strong for 3, 2, 1. You got this. Inhale, arms forward for 3, 2, 1. One last time. Exhale them back. Inhale, arms forward. Holding here, moving to that prayer twist to the right. Stare this time, bring left hand to heart. Reach the right arm to the sky. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist left. Again, stay or reach that left hand to the sky. Right hand comes to the heart. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, hinge and fold. Tuck your chin. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, stepping straight back into your downward facing dog. Starting again from the right. Inhale, right leg high. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Circle knee toward chest for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open it up toward the side wall. Reach it up and back. Exhale, circle it forward. Use your whole breath, yogis. Inhale, that right knee opens toward the side wall. Reach it back. Last time, exhale, draw it in towards your chest. Inhale, right leg high. Hold it here. Again, gaze forward. High runner's lunges next. Step that right foot through. Stack knee and ankle. Choose your option. Again, you can lower that back knee, untuck the toes. You can always use a block here. You might stay on your palms. Again, option to use block or bend those elbows. Gaze over your right shoulder. Wherever you've gone, inhale, press back into your palms. High plank pose. Again, lower from knees or toes all the way down to your belly for 3, 2, and 1. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your head, chest, and shoulders. Exhale, lower down. Big breath in. One more time, cobra pose. Lift your head, chest, and shoulders. Exhale, release. Tuck your back toes, press up from that tabletop. Exhale, back child's pose. Again, narrow knee here if you like. Feel your belly rest on your thighs. Take a full breath in. Start to round up. Again, we'll come through that Muladhara Kriya, leading with your left hip. Roll through center and then right. Exhale, press back. You've got this now. Inhale, slowly round up. Lead with your right hip. Come through center, left, and exhale back. Inhale, rise up. Lead with your left, center, and right. Exhale, press back. Child's pose. Reach out through the fingertips. One more time, round up. Lead right, center, and exhale left. Again, taking that wide knee child's pose, option to flip the palms toward the sky. Taking a few cleansing breaths. In yoga, the word kriya, which is what we just did in that move, means cleanse. Slowly rising up again, you can walk your knees forward if you need. We'll meet in that downward facing dog. Press the floor away. Moving to our left side, inhale, left leg high. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale, rotate knee in toward chest. And then open toward the side wall, reach it up and back. Exhale, knee draws in. Open toward the side wall, extend it up and back. Use your whole breath one last time. Exhale it in. You've got this now. Open that left leg, extend the left leg long, and then exhale, runner's lunge. Step that left foot forward, stack the knee and ankle. Again, option to stay. Untuck the back toes, drop the back knee, or bend the elbows back. Gaze over left shoulder. Wherever you've gone, your next breath, slowly press back into your palms. Left leg extends back, high plank pose. Again, lower all the way, your choice on knees or toes rather. Come all the way down. Untuck your toes, lengthen out through the spine and inhale for cobra pose. Really pressing down through the pelvis. Exhale, lower down. Palms under your shoulders, tuck your back toes. Press through your tabletop. Narrow knee child's pose. Again, chest draws towards your thighs. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Pausing here, yogis. Recentering, regrounding. When you feel ready, inhale, rise up. That Muladhara Kriya or cleanses next. Right hip leads. Roll through center and exhale back. Again, with your breath, round up. Left hip leads, center and right. Exhale back, child's pose. Inhale, round up. Again, lead right, center and left. Exhale back, child's pose. Rounding up, lead left, center and right. Exhale, press back. Again, maybe taking that wide knee option here of child's pose, regrounding for a few breaths. Come back to your mantra. Maybe you're starting to feel a little tired or a little challenged. That's okay. Just see it and really feel it. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Tucking your back toes, lift your hips high. Next breath in, gaze forward, bend the knees, slowly travel top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, soft bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. You can always use your block. Exhale, hinge and fold. Again, inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Draw your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, rise all the way up, extended mountain pose, palms to touch. And then coming straight into that chair pose, Utkatasana. Squeeze the inner thighs. We've got this, yogis. Use your breath. Sweep your arms back. 3, 2, 1. Last time we'll have to be here. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, sweep them back. Feel your feet on the earth. Inhale, arms forward. I know you're feeling it. I know you're feeling challenged. Use your breath. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Stay or reach that right arm toward the sky. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, option to bring palm to heart. Reach that left arm high. Inhale, arms high. Stay with me one more time. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, come back through center. Find your intention, your mantra. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, back to center. Last time. Exhale, hinge and fold. You did it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Pause here, yogis. Moving into our ragdoll. Bend your knees a lot. Let your head be heavy. You can sway side to side. Rock it out. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Just really release. Tailbone reaches to the sky. You might even find opposite elbow to opposite wrist now. Start to slow it down a little bit. Start to soften your movements, soften your face and your jaw. Go of any tension. And then coming through center, shaking it out. If you found that wrist to elbow connection, switching sides here now. Again, rocking or swaying, finding any gentle release. Thanking your body for that hard work that it just did for you there. Tuck your chin, shake it out one more time here, and then draw your navel to spine. We're going to slowly roll up into a standing posture. Mountain pose. Roll your shoulders back. Palms can face forward. Inhale, reach them high. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Samastitihi at the beginning. Yogis, reconnecting here with your intention, your breath, your mantra, your foundation. Feeling the strength from that foundation. Pull it up from the earth, from your feet, your legs, your hips, all the way up into your heart center. We're going to move now into our standing series of postures. Your next breath in, reach arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. As you exhale, step your right foot back. We're coming into a warrior one. So circle that right heel down and with your breath, rise up. As you settle in here, really begin to press into that back right heel. You might have to inch your front toes slightly forward so you can bend into your front knee. And then soften your shoulders, your upper back. Keep hugging your lower ribs in. And soften your face, your jaw. Shifting your attention, your awareness. Find something that feels good here. Feeling strong and rooted. And then bring hands to your heart. We're going to move into a balancing posture, warrior 3. So option to use blocks under the shoulders. Step 1, maybe you graze the right toes. Step 2, maybe you lift that right heel any amount. Stay with hands on blocks. Or maybe option 3, hands to your heart. Now it doesn't matter where you're at. Just feel that left foot really press into the earth. See if you can even draw up on your left kneecap. Firm your left quad. And feel the strength. Again, yogis, Releasing hands is just fine. You can bring them back to the blocks, and then we're going to come into warrior two. So step that right leg back, circle the heel to the floor, and then inhale, rise up. Warrior two. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Soften your gaze, your drishti down your front middle finger. Again, feel your feet here, really ground. And then straighten your left leg, moving into triangle, reach and lengthen, and then hinge. Option again to use those blocks, depending on your practice, maybe inside or outside your left leg. And then keep a soft, gentle bend to the front knee. Rolling your right shoulder back as you gaze up. If that feels okay in your neck. Squeeze the inner thighs, feel the strength from the floor. Releasing into a pyramid pose. So release the right hand down, hop your back right foot in to where the heel can release onto the earth. And then find your halfway lift. Again, you can use those blocks. Reach your heart forward, exhale, hinge and fold. Keep thinking of reaching that front hip back toward the wall behind you. You can stay, or some of you might challenge your balance a little more. Maybe you reach your hands back, finding a bind. But again, it's always okay to release the fingers to block our mat. Just letting your head be heavy. If there's any pulling in that front hamstring, make sure you keep that soft, gentle bend in the knee. And then we'll release, step that back foot forward, take a moment, maybe pedal the heel, shake head yes or no, letting go of tension. And then when you're ready, yogis, we'll move to the other side. So we'll step our left leg back. Again, warrior one, so circle the heel down. Take a moment to find your foundation. As you inhale, rise up. It's okay if you feel wobbly. It's always okay to widen the stance, or again, inch that front heel or toe slightly forward. And then pressing into your left back heel and outer foot. And firm up your back quad as you bend into your right knee. And then shift your awareness to what feels good here. Where can you soften? Where can you let go? Hands to heart now, coming into that balancing posture. Again, warrior three. Maybe you graze your left toes, stay. Lift your left heel. Stay, or maybe hands to heart. This side might be a little bit different. That's okay. Just notice. See what you observe. And then really press into that right big toe, that right heel, the right pinky toe for your foundation. And then we'll step that left foot back, warrior two, left arm reaches up and over. Bending into your front knee, soften shoulders away from ears. Soften gaze, soften your breath. As you press down, imagine that you're just going to rip your mat in half. And then straighten your right leg, reach, find length through the spine, and then hinge. Again, option to use block inside or outside that right leg. And then again, keep that front knee soft. Engage your inner thighs. And then extend out through your top hand. And as we exhale, we'll release into that pyramid pose. So hop your left foot forward this time. Release the heel. Again, you can use those blocks. Inhale for a halfway lift. Find length through the spine. And as you exhale, hinge and fold. Again, we'll think of that right hip, your front hip drawing back, and your left hip slightly forward so that we can stay square. And remember, it's okay to bend your knees as much as you need. Soften your face and your jaw. Slowly we'll start to release as you are ready. Bring weight into palms. Step that left foot up again. Take a moment. You might pedal out the heels. You find a brief ragdoll. Just rock it out. And then coming back to center, we're going to step back into our downward facing dog. Maybe you pedal out the heels again, releasing any tension. Inhale, right leg high. Bend your knee. Last time, open your hip. And then circle your knee in towards your chest, coming into our half pigeon pose. So right knee comes behind right wrist, ankle behind left. You might use your block under your right sit bone, like I'm doing here, to square my hips. Stay upright if you like, or slowly, perhaps you hinge forward. Now, this pose isn't an option for everybody. It doesn't always feel good in everybody. So check in. If this does not serve you, it's okay to flip over on your back. We can find figure 4. Okay, so bringing your right ankle over left knee. Same stretch. Stay, or maybe you weave your hands around your left thigh. Again, yogis, this is your practice. This is your experience, really embodying it here. Finding some compassion. Whatever variation you're in, you might explore another stretch. Maybe there's more space. Maybe you hinge further. If you're in your sleeping pigeon, with your chest down toward the floor, we'll start to release by bringing weight into palms. You can tuck your back toes, reach your right leg high, maybe a 3-legged dog counter stretch here, and then meet back in your down dog. If you're in your figure 4, we'll just swap sides. Same thing from the left. Inhale, left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, half pigeon on this side. Again, take a moment, set it up. Check in, maybe that block again, just as I'm doing here, comes under left sit bone. That can help if your hip flexors are tight, which I know that mine are. Again, you can stay upright for as long as you need. There's no rush to hinge and fold. You can flip over on your back and then settle in. I'm going to leave you here for a few breaths in silence. And when you feel ready, again, gently starting to release the shape, removing any props, any blocks. Weight to palms. You can tuck your right toes, extend your left leg back if you like. 3-legged dog counter stretch. Let's meet back in that downward facing dog one last time. Press the floor away and then roll forward. Come down onto your knees. And we'll meet in a nice, comfortable seat. Our next pose is going to be Baddha Konasana, or butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet to touch. You control the amount of stretch by how close the heels come to your body. Wherever you are, roll the shoulders back. Stay upright, or some of you, only if this feels okay in your body, might hinge a little bit further forward. This is about as far as I can go today. You might be able to go further, or you might still be upright. Again, wherever you're at, it's all good. Just honor it and breathe into the space created. As you inhale, slowly rising up, we'll extend our legs out long in front of us. You can shake out the knees if you like. Reconnect to your sit bones, coming into a forward fold. Soft, gentle bend in the knees. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hinge from your hip. Stay long through the spine if you can at the beginning of your stretch. Wherever the hands go, they go. There's no need to pull. And then as time releases, maybe you're able to hinge a little more. Maybe you round through the upper back. And wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. There's nothing to force here. And as you're ready, we'll rise back up, finding our way to our spine. So extend your arms long if you'd like to use your core today. Draw navel to spine and then just slowly start to lower down vertebrae by vertebrae. Really take your time here, yogis. Feel the connection back to the earth as you release onto spine. Once you get here, you might find a nice long full body stretch once again. Maybe reach arms overhead or any movement that feels good here. Again, notice the feeling of connecting back with the earth. And then we'll draw our knees into our chest. Just very gently and slowly start to rock side to side. See how slow you can go here. Give yourself a little back massage. Release any tension. And then coming through center, keep your right knee hugged in to right shoulder. Extend your left leg long. And once your left leg releases to the floor, really soften it. Soften the heel and the toes. Finding our supine twist. So right knee draws over the left side of your body. Option to stay, or you might extend your left arm straight out. You might also use a block here if you like under your knee to support it, so you can really settle in to your stretch, your twist. Twists are really, really good way to end this practice, especially during this cleanse, because that's what they're all about. They're really about twisting it out, almost like a washcloth that's saturated with water, and then you twist it out, wring it out, and let it go. We're holding these twists just a little bit longer today. But as you're ready, slowly release both knees back into your chest. And then we'll swap sides. So left knee is going to hug to left shoulder, and your right leg will go long as you're ready. Again, same thing, when the right heel reaches the floor, soften the foot and the knee and the hip. And you know what to do from here, finding your twist, your own time. Again, option if you like to find that block. Use it as a support so you can really, really release into this twist, making it almost like a yin twist. Again, holding this nice, long, cleansing, detoxifying twist, and then slowly we'll release back onto your spine. Hug yourself into a tight ball. Tuck your chin, lift your forehead up. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, full breath out. Let everything go as you release into your chosen shape for Shavasana. You remember you are always free to find any shape that serves you best. And yogis, we are coming full circle in our practice, back to where we began, back to a state of being as we surrender all doing, coming back to the wisdom of your body, has its own inherent wisdom, just letting it process and rest and let go. There's absolutely nothing left to do here. This time is simply for you to breathe and be. And if you have the time, please stay and enjoy Shavasana as long as you like. I'll hold us here for a few minutes and I will guide us out when it is time. Yogis, if you are ready to return to your day, slowly invite movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes once again. Inhale, find that nice long full body stretch. As you exhale, draw your knees into your chest, roll off to whichever side is feeling best. Just being really gentle with yourself at the end of your practice. And then if and when you are ready, slowly press up into a comfortable seat. Reconnecting once again to your sit bones, finding length through your spine. And drawing hands to the center of our chest. Closing out our practice today with gratitude. Gratitude for your breath and your body. Drawing your thumbs to third eye center, and as you exhale, bowing forward together. Humble gratitude. Namaste, yogis. Thank you for joining me for this earth flow grounding practice. Be well.